Story time. Okay, so today, this morning, I went for school once, and on my way coming back, I noticed something. So, I used to be a teacher. There's this school I taught many years ago. I usually pass through that route when I'm going for school runs. And, while coming back from my children's school today after dropping them, passing through that route, I saw the gate man. Do they call them gatesmen? Yes, it's actually a gateman, but what they do is in the morning when children are going to school, they help the children that are crossing from the other side of the road, they help them to cross towards the lane where the school premises is. And I saw this man. This man has been the gateman in that school while I was teaching there. I met him there before I started working in that school. He was the gateman, and I left that school. That was 2014, if I'm not mistaken. No, it wasn't 2014. I think I left that school in 2013. Yes, that was when I left school, when I stopped working in the school in 2013. That was the gate man then. And that man is still the gate man in that same school till today, as at 22nd of January 2025. That is like 12 years that man has been working in that school as the gate man. And that got me thinking, that got me wondering how can one be working in a particular, a particular company or a particular parastatal or a particular place for more than 10 years? Like, what are you doing there? Over a decade, you're still there working as a gateman in a particular school. And when I saw him this morning, I started thinking of a lot of things. Apart from this particular man, there's this man while I was growing up back in the day, so many years ago. This man used to sell, I don't know if you guys know what it's called. I don't know what the English name is, but we used to call it what's the name of this thing? Oh Jesus, that's catapult, yes. We used to call it catapult. While we were growing as kids, we use it to, that thing that David used in the Bible to kill Goliath. That thing where you add stone to it and it's like a sling. Okay, I think that's the English name for it. That man used to sell that thing while I was growing up back then in Warri. He used to sell that thing. Sometimes we used to play with him along the road and he would just chase us and we'll just run and we'll laugh, walk close to him again and all of that. We buy the catapult from him. Then I think it's about 50 kobo or 1 naira. I can't really remember the amount. Do you know that till this moment that I'm making this video in 2025, that man is still selling catapults? Now, I really do not know what the situation is. I know life has not been easy for anybody, and I know that people's situation, I don't even know what it is. In fact, let me not say what I don't know. But how can one be doing one particular thing, not a business now, not your own personal business or your own personal brand, working for someone in a company or working for a company for 10 years? There are people that work in the bank, 15 years they are still working in the bank, 20 years they are still working in the bank. And in my mind, is it that there's this thing called evolving? Like, don't people evolve? I don't know. Please, nobody should come and drag me here. I'm just saying because I got thinking, like, I can't work in an organization for more than 5 years. What am I doing there? Like, the experiences I get there, can't I put it into my own business or putting it into my own brand? Can't I grow? I feel like when you stay in a particular place for a very long time, it has a way of, affecting the way you think. Like, you've gotten a lot of experience in that place. Why not channel the whole energy, the whole knowledge and everything into something unique or something that you can say, okay, this is my own thing. You know, Growing up, I don't know. I don't know if it's me or if it's the knowledge, or maybe as you age, you begin to have a better understanding or experience in life makes you, understand life and understand things better. Omo, I'm just looking so beautiful this morning. See my hair. My daughter saw me yesterday and she was like, Mommy, why do you always like doing all back? And in my mind, oh God, this girl, she has noticed that mommy is always carrying all back. I made this hair yesterday. If I remove it, I'll still do another one. So my daughter now knows that mommy is always doing all back. But that's by the wayside. Growing up, I have gotten to realize that there are some things that happen in your life or some places that you be at a time. You really need to kind of change environment, grow, evolve. Seeing that man this morning got me thinking a lot of things. Is it that life has been difficult for him, or he doesn't want to leave the comfort zone where he is? Because probably the money he's getting from there is enough for him to feed and all. Like, people don't think beyond that survival mood, his survival kind of lifestyle. Is it that that's the reason why he's still there? Or I was just thinking, like, why will you be in a place doing the job of a security, a gatesman for more than 10 years? I don't know what you guys think, but for me, I can't stay in an organization for that long because I really need to grow. I need to start my own business. I need to start my own brand. I need to go somewhere, increase. You're growing, like you were first a child before you became, you were giving birth to, you didn't know how to talk. You grow to start talking. You grow to start, walking. You grow to start understanding, assimilating from your crèche. You move down to your pre-KG, to your kindergarten one, like that, like that, like that, like that. So I feel like in your workspace, or in your, let me not use the word workspace now, your experience in life as you grow, there is room for growth involving. You can probably maybe start as a gateman. Eventually, you grow to something bigger. Or do you want to be a gateman for the rest of your life? I don't know. What do you guys think? But that's just my thought, because I was like, how can someone be in a place for that long? Why can't you just step out from that place and think beyond the walls of that place that you've been for years?